Right, time now is 8 minutes past 3 and 59 seconds on a Wednesday the 6th of February 2019, 24th century. It seems that somebody, for whatever weird reason, has spent a lot of stupid money on some stupid evil technology, but the consequence now is something's making a BBC shit propaganda noise in my home address. That is disturbing. That's not going to help though, is it? So there's basically poverty and distress at the home address, obviously, because somebody else has caused that. And now there's like a Protect and Survive movie track being played with horror sound information, horror sound instructions at my civilised, peaceful home address. So why somebody decided to put this dodgy shit Nazi technology in my home address? So as you notice, the PIR sensor over here in the middle has switched on the lights. That's sensible because it's dark. But the problem then is that the only way that noise is going to occur is from a stupid alarm sound of this thing here. So what's sensible here is that it's a dark area space. I don't have to press a light switch on, which causes less difficulties. And the PIR sensor over here switches the 3 lights on here, which lights a darkened room space in so many seconds time, because it takes time for the bulbs to get brighter, doesn't it? So the only thing that's happening here, there's no clear indication that it's that stupid technology put inside the place with no warning. There's no information before it gets installed exactly what it does. So now what do I do now? Find out what's happening on the stupid alarm panel now. Or some dodgy shit in the hallway space. What's happening now on the panel is indicating some kind of issue at flat 2, isn't it? So why am I having to attend to the jobs of my neighbours when that's down to the job of the fire service? Why have I got to, I've got to do the job of the fire service now. I've got to attend to the fire of my neighbours because we haven't got a fire service anymore. So who's decided, oh look, you need to respond to the act, you need to, in your totally poor dwelling, to buy your own fire extinguisher, buy your own fire engine, buy your own fire equipment, do fire training, and then deal with the fire incidences of your neighbours. Haven't we got a fucking fire station or what? So why am I being instructed now to respond to the events of my neighbours? So that's a stupid instruction, isn't it? It's not up to me to respond to the fire events of my neighbours when we give money to the fucking council and government and they build a fire station. So why is a poor dwelling being given the information you need to respond to the fire incidences of your neighbours? So it says no. What's no supposed to mean? No, is it the word number? What's that supposed to be? Can't they type the word number? So is it actually a fire? Is there actually a fire event now at flat 2? So what's flat 02? There's no such thing. So who's typed that stupid crap? So what's Z02? What's that supposed to mean? That doesn't make any sense. So it's actually said the information here, flat 2. So is there anybody inside flat 2? And why am I having to attend to this? This shouldn't be going to me. It should be going to a fire station already paid for. So now there's a noise inside my room condition, there's a panel alert, and it's not the information emergency message is not going specifically to the people with more money and more resources. So why is a poor, distressed, agonising dwelling having to be given the instruction to do the job of the local fire service? So there's the details there. There's the specific details. So what do I do now? Knock on the door and say, you've got a fire. Why am I being given the instruction now to attend the events of a neighbour? Well, somebody's decided years and years ago to build a brand new freaking fire station with all systems on it and all kitted out computers and systems. So why is the instruction going to a poor dwelling to attend a fire incident? If you're having a medical emergency and you dial 999 for an ambulance, the phone's not going to go through to a homeless person on the street with a first aid kit that they don't understand to use, is it? Oh look, the homeless person's now answering a 999 call in an emergency for a medical danger and distress because we haven't got the fucking resources to do anything. What do you have a situation on the streets where you've got a homeless person with a telephone in his hand or a mobile phone in his hand costing 10 quid with a first aid box with no first aid training getting routed transferred 999 calls because we haven't got an ambulance and a responsible hospital? That doesn't make any sense, does it? Look, there's the evidence. That doesn't make any sense. There's the evidence. So there's the evidence of something that's evil and fucking stupid. And I'm now going to zoom right out afterwards and get the evidence. There's the evidence. There's the evidence. See, that's just expensive, evil stupidity.